Let me get into this next topic. It says, are men more likely to use power to get sex, or are women more likely to use sex to get power? I think hard over here. Like,
I can hear you.
She gonna put you on the spot like that, you know what I mean? Like,
honestly, I kind of think it goes both ways, because if the opportunity is presented to a woman to give up her coochie for some power, I feel like more than likely she's going to do it, depending on how much power it is. And men literally get money and build themselves up just so majority of the time, so they could get a female. So I think it goes both ways. Okay. I don't think it's
that's a woman's favorite answer, by the way. When they indecisive, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Or when they don't want to reveal the answer as a woman. You know what I'm saying?
But a man building himself up to get women is not the same as using power to force a woman to do something. Like,
what's power?
Yeah. What do y'all consider power? Like,
you in a high position in a company.
You get what you want. You controlling a relationship.
Okay, but those kind of men, they feel because they're in a certain position that
they automatically they gonna get it. They feel like that.
So
how I look at this question, I think, right, we're talking about a small percentage of men ultimately that have power in society, right? Every woman got they got a pussy, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think more women are using sex to get power because not enough men in the world have that power to really utilize it to get sex. You get what I'm saying?
But not to mention, it's illegal to use that power to get sex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we gonna sit here and say that's illegal. Like, even if you a boss and you sleep with like a woman that works underneath you, you automatically gonna be looked at as the aggressor.
Exactly.
Automatically.
Even if it's consensual. Like the Ime Udoka situation, I mean, they all coming at him because he's in a position of power and she's just a regular person, you feel me? Yeah. But it was consensual.
Yeah.
It was consensual. That's a whole different topic. Yeah, but your Trey, what you feel about this?
I mean, I just don't think, like, let's just keep it a buck. And pause before I even start this. If every man on the planet was gay, how would women get power?
What?
Power.
If every man on the planet was gay, how would women get power? Women use sex to get power. This is how you operate. Like, that's... I don't want to go down.
Like, yeah, superpower.
You get what I'm saying? Like, dudes do things for you for sex. Like, you think that your man is just there providing for you, going to work, waking up at 6 a.m. every single day to
not
be your friend? Like, that's a very powerful position. Yeah, it's women that don't even do work at all just because they got coochie. That's powerful.
Nah, you know what?
That's powerful.
Yeah, I always say pussy run. Yeah, I always say pussy run the world. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Low key.
Got a point, I guess.
Okay, I have two things. I do feel like, some men use, I always say this on the show, that men use pussy as currency. Like, especially like growing up in my neighborhood, if you wasn't popping the hottest thing, you know what I mean? That was kind of how you moved around. And that's a younger, immature way of doing it. But you be like, yo, I smashed, You was that nigga, and to the dudes and to the girls, because then the next girl want to know why she let you hit. So it was kind of like currency. But my question for like some ladies out there, and I don't know if y'all can help me out, if pussy got so much leverage and so much power, why can't it sustain a relationship? Why does it only just last with material things?
I think that's a question you should ask yourself as a man.
I can't answer that, because women, if you give access to sex, I can't make that decision for you. Like, if women are choosing saying, like, well, give me a Birkin, I'm fucking, and then a nigga would do that. To him, it's nothing. But you get what I'm saying? But why can't women use their pussy to sustain a relationship if that's their power?
Because that's not everything in a relationship. That's just that's a fun time for that time. There's so much more than just sex when it comes to a relationship.
I agree 100%.
So
why can't pussy sustain a relationship?
Because everybody has coochie. All females have coochie. So he can leave you and go get coochie from somewhere else. It has so much more to do with
and the thing is with women that like women date men that have opportunities with other women. So usually when you even messing with a dude, you messing with him because he's that guy. He has the ability to be with another woman. Don't no woman want no man that don't got no ability to be with another woman.
Well, how many times you hear a lady say, "Oh, I got the best box"?
Yeah, that's every woman. Every
We all think that. We all think you have the best coochie in the world.
Yeah.
Why y'all think that though?
Because y'all be saying it when y'all inside. So when y'all done convinced us enough times.
So at this point, you should know that a nigga gonna say anything when y'all fucking.
And
Like we say anything sometimes, but you know.
exactly.
Right. So, and we don't believe that shit. I don't believe I got the best dick in the world just because black women say that shit. Like, I know I face the facts when I get out that pussy. Like, yeah, I was tearing that shit up, cool, but I know I ain't the best. You know what I mean? There's somebody better.
Because you already did what you need to do. The job is done.
There's a level of there's a level
Like
of
when we hear certain sounds, like the macaroni sound, like you hear that shit going crazy. Like I just feel like those certain things are like confidence boosters. And then when you look at the man's face when they hear that sound, they're like going crazy about the sound only.
when Undertaker.
But according to women, if y'all not making that macaroni sound, it's because of him. So if I'm making the macaroni sound, it's because of me. I'm not thinking it's because of y'all.
Yeah, it's both of us because.
Oh, it's both.
Yeah, it's not just you.
Okay, right.
I'm excited too, so I'm helping out with that.
Why are you
emotion.
excited?
Because you excited.
Because
it's but no, wait, hold on. Because you could go from wet to dry really, really fast. So
what's the reason
not,
you're not going dry? That's what I'm asking you.
I'm trying to say.
I'm trying to put in the right words right now.
She's trying to figure out a real round what to say. That's what she's trying to do. Like, God.
Not.
Because it's not always y'all. Sometimes we just really be in the mood, and sometimes anything feel good too. So
you know the crazy part with women, like a big staple for women when they say that they have a good box is their ability to get wet. That's why women always, my box is wet. Like that's what they use as the meter as them having good box. So why if they like Nicki Minaj talk about how good her pussy is and shit, always flooded. She ain't saying a nigga making her flood. She's saying she come like that. You know what I mean? Like, so why is that the bar for women, but then when y'all don't get wet now, is the man's problem, is the man's fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought y'all shit was already that.
Or if it's naturally like that, and then here you coming out my shit dry. What's the like?
Who's the real issue?
Exactly.
As a follow-up.
So let me ask you a question though. If it's naturally like that, then he pull up and it's dry. Why you let him hit?
Well.
Uh-oh. That was a good
I was trying to see if you
ass
could get away. I was trying to
I can't.
And what happens if his shit ain't hard after dealing with you? What does that mean?
It just mean he can't get it up.
Means like a perk
He got ED. He
Right.
need to do better.
Too much Perkio?
So again, that is another double standard that we just went way off left field. But that's another double standard. When a woman can't get wet, it's the man's problem.
Yeah.
But when a man can't get hard, it's a man's problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, what you
told me before you got here? Like,
it is though. What are you here for? Why would you come all the way over here if you didn't want to do nothing with me?
But
Why would you have yourself in a situation with me right here, right now?
the same reason
Why
you
you
had yourself
invite me
in that
over and
situation
you
and
not
you
wet?
not wet. Like,
Why you here? You not hard.
Get there, like I'm confused. Supposed to be already wet before you get there.
Right?
No,
like
but
no, you had that's.
No,
you have
but
to like play that up
as
too.
soon as
Like
I walk through the
foreplay
door,
comes into
As soon as I
play.
walk
the door, I'm ready.
Would y'all say that a man has to work to earn the privilege of sleeping with a woman?
It depends on the woman and how she feels about him.
Yeah, but
'Cause the
like
girl
generally
knows-
speaking, like you take
Work to
100.
privilege.
Yeah, like do you think that men have to
Because,
provide
I've met a couple
or
like,
be
you
a
know
certain
what?
kind of guy?
You
Or,
know, mood, you know. So
Here.
yeah, I guess sometimes.
yeah, like you gotta be able to
For the most
provide.
part, no.
I'm saying, like, if
For
a
the
guy,
most
if
part,
a guy
yes.
has to work to get the box,
Yes,
right?
for the most part,
Then
yes.
then why does he still have to please you?
What?
If he has to work to get it, why does he have a responsibility to please you?
Regardless, you're gonna come.
If that's the reward.
Regardless, at the end of this situation, you're gonna be done and happy. So we need to be pleased as well within this whole situation, not just one. It's a party.
what-
So a man has to work to earn the privilege to please you. Like, bro, what?
that's like paying somebody to give you like to eat them out. It's like, why am I paying you to eat you out? Like, you know, that don't even make sense. Like, you know, I'm paying to give you pleasure. Like, you know what I'm saying? That, like, what?
Well,
like,
It's like
It
paying to have
happens.
that's like paying to have a job. Like,
Yeah,
here's my paycheck. I'm happy to be here. Like,